Ukraine has opened a new front in its long-range campaign against Russia, striking an offshore oil platform in the Caspian Sea. A target once considered untouchable is now part of Kyiv's expanding operations designed to choke the Russian war machine.
This isn't just another drone strike. It raises a critical question. How far can Ukraine go in this energy war? And how much pressure can it realistically place on Russia's economy?
For the first time, Ukraine has attacked energy infrastructure in the Caspian Sea, the Filanovsky oil platform, one of Russia's most important offshore assets. Kyiv says any infrastructure funding the invasion is a legitimate target.
Since August, Ukraine has doubled the pace of its strikes, hitting refineries, export terminals, pipelines, tankers, and now offshore rigs. November alone saw a record number of attacks.
The strategy is clear: cut off Russia's war budget. Analysts say Moscow relies on energy revenues to maintain its recruitment advantage, paying high bonuses to attract soldiers.
And this is no longer about single strikes. Facilities like the Saratov refinery have been hit up to 8 times, a deliberate tactic to prevent repairs and keep production unstable.
Experts warn that repeated fires and shutdowns cause long-term structural damage. Metal columns aren't built to withstand endless heating and cooling cycles. Some may fail permanently.
Ukraine is no longer limiting its strikes to Russia's domestic market. Export terminals at Novorossiysk, Tuapse, and Ust-Luga have been repeatedly hit. Even the Druzhba pipeline has been struck 5 times.
These strikes carry regional risks. Kazakhstan protested after attacks disrupted the Caspian Pipeline Consortium, a major route for Kazakh oil shipped through Russia.
And then there are the tanker attacks. Sea drones have struck multiple vessels headed for Russian ports, pushing the conflict heavily into the maritime domain.
Putin called these tanker strikes piracy, while Turkey summoned both Russian and Ukrainian ambassadors after the Black Sea attacks.
Ukraine argues it has no other option. Officials say cutting Russia's energy income is the only way to weaken Moscow's ability to prolong the war.
Western support has shifted dramatically. The US is now sharing additional intelligence. European officials, once cautious, are now openly supportive of Ukraine's deep strikes.
And falling oil prices have given Kyiv more freedom to act. Analysts say that if global prices were high, Washington might be far less supportive.
Inside Russia, the pressure is growing. Refineries are processing 6% less oil than last year. Gasoline shortages have appeared, and new US sanctions on Rosneft and Lukoil are taking effect.
But analysts warn that Russia can endure more damage than Ukraine can inflict. Even if Moscow loses half its export capacity, its war effort may continue.
So the ultimate question is, can Ukraine's expanding energy war force Russia to negotiate, or will Moscow simply absorb the damage and push forward?
What do you think? Is this Ukraine's strongest strategy so far, or a dangerous escalation with uncertain consequences? Let us know in the comments.
Stay with Primeline for deeper coverage of global conflicts, energy wars, and shifting geopolitics. More updates coming soon.